I'm Ipshita and welcome to another episode of Sugar and Spice, a show where we make foods that is good to look at and yummy to eat. And today I have with me Mahira, who's going to give me a helping hand.
Hi.
Hi Mahira.
What are we gonna make today?
What is your favorite food, Mahira?
Maybe pizza.
That's a good idea. I've got it. We're going to make a pizza with a difference.
How different? Could we put ice cubes on top or Karela?
Here's a clue. You surely get brownie points for trying this hard.
Brownie points?
Yes, sweet brownie points.
I've got it. We're gonna make a brownie.
We're going to make a pizza with a difference. A brownie pizza.
That sounds crazy. How are we gonna make it?
I'll just tell you. Let me just get all the ingredients together and I'll tell you how to make a brownie pizza. To make our brownie pizza, we first need to make the brownie. And these are the ingredients. 1 cup of flour, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla essence, 150 grams of semi-sweet chocolate. You could use any dark chocolate. Half cup of caster sugar, 3/4 cup of walnuts and half a cup of sunflower oil. Shall we get started?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I'll need help. To start the brownie pizza, I will first have to line the baking tin. Mahira, can you give me a helping hand?
Sure.
Okay, what I'll do is, I'll cut out a round circle and while I'm cutting it, you put oil on the pan. Do you know how to oil the pan? Here, I'll tell you how to do it. You dip the brush in this and you just, like you do painting, just do this and on the side so that the brownie doesn't stick, okay?
I get it. We're gonna make a brownie pizza. I'm done with the oiling.
Okay, I'm almost done with the paper too. Let me just line the base. Here you go.
I get it. The brownie is gonna be the base of the pizza.
Yes, absolutely.
But what are we gonna use as toppings?
We'll get to there eventually. First, let's make the pizza.
Yeah.
And let me switch on the oven before we start mixing the dough. I'm going to preheat the oven at 200 degrees before we start mixing the dough. Be careful when you're switching on the oven. Make sure an adult is with you. We will now start with melting the chocolate. We will take 150 grams of chocolate. Mahira, can you give me a helping hand with it?
Sure.
Here, hold this cup and I'll pour out half a cup of sunflower oil.
But how will it melt?
We'll put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and it will melt. Mahira, can you help me with the eggs?
Sure, I can whisk it.
Okay, let me just break. We'll need 2 eggs which need to be whisked nicely before we add it to the chocolate. Hold it like this and whisk it nicely. Mahira, whisk it a little more and let me check if the chocolate is melted.
Is it melted?
I think so. Let's find out. Yes, the chocolate is nicely melted in the oil. And what we are now going to do is, we are going to add the egg to this mixture. So I need your help again. You mix the chocolate and the oil nicely before adding the egg. Mahira, I need the whisk. You add the egg and I'll whisk the chocolate. Doesn't it look yummy and chocolatey?
Yes, it does.
Okay, now Mahira, add half a cup of sugar to it. Quick, quick. Yes. And then add 1 cup of flour and we are almost there. Whisk it well so that there are no lumps. You wouldn't want a lumpy brownie, would you?
Could I have a go?
Yeah, sure. While Mahira is mixing, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. You need to whisk it nicely so that it mixes well into the batter.
It smells yummy.
And I'm going to add 3/4 cups of chopped walnut.
good. I want my brownie to be crunchy.
Great. Let's just add this and we are all set for the pizza base.
This is tough work.
Yes, mixing isn't easy. Let me help you with this. You just bang it against the bowl so that all the dough comes out. I've poured the batter into the pan and I'll bake it for 10 to 15 minutes for a chewy brownie, and if you want a cake finish, bake it for another 5 minutes, and there you are, your brownie is going to be ready. While the brownie is baking, let's start making the topping.
What do we need for that?
Well, we will need 1 cup of icing sugar, grated white chocolate, candies, unsalted butter, 1/4 cup, and a few drops of red food color. First, we start with a 1/4 cup of unsalted white butter. Mahira, can you give me a helping hand? Can you whisk the butter?
Sure.
And then we add the icing sugar. Whisk, whisk. It should become a nice white paste. And then we are going to add the color. Can I help you?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult.
Okay, here it is. You need to whisk it a little fast. You hold it to your hand. And whisk it.
Wow, that's cool.
Yes, whisking is not all that easy, but now you can do it. Here, add the red color to it. Now can you whisk this? Let's make our topping.
I get it red to make it look like tomato sauce. Cakes need lots of beating, don't they?
Absolutely, they need lots of beating, and I think our icing is done, and I think the brownie is made too. Let me just check. Yum, yum. It's ready.
It smells like it's done.
We need to rest the brownie for a while before we put the topping.
Rest? Why does it need to rest? Is it tired?
No, not really. You see, the icing is made of butter, and if we put the butter on warm brownie, it's going to melt.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
I think our brownie is cool enough now, and I'm going to turn it over. Don't forget to remove the liner. Now you're ready to put the topping on the brownie.
That looks yummy.
Are you going to help me, Myra?
Yeah.
We spoon this on the brownie. Yeah, just pull it out like that, like this.
And then are we going to use the white chocolate as cheese on top?
Absolutely. Myra is really smart. She should be hosting the show.
I'm spreading the white chocolate out like cheese.
Make sure you have lots of cheese everywhere. We don't want cheese only in one corner, right? Does that look like a nice yummy pizza? Do you want more toppings on this?
Yes. I'm going to put lots of these colored candies.
You can put colored candies, sprinkles, anything that you like to make your pizza colorful.
This is the best pizza I've seen. Looks too good to eat.
Really? You don't want to eat it?
No, I've changed my mind. I want to eat it.
Okay, let's have a go at it. Let's get a pizza slicer and let's slice our pizza. Myra, I've cut you a slice of the brownie pizza. Would you like to try some?
My two most favorite food, brownies and pizza, in one dish. It's also exciting.
And that's what Sugar and Spice is all about.
It's delicious. I love the colored candies on top.
And the brownie, don't you like the chewy brownie? I think the walnut makes it really nice and crunchy.
Yes, it does.
We're loving the brownie pizza and I'm sure you will love it too. If you want to make it at home, should we run through the recipe once again?
Preheat the oven to 200 degrees centigrade. Start by cutting a butter paper circle the size of the baking tin. Line the baking tin with oil. Set the butter paper circle inside the baking tin. For the base of the pizza, heat the chocolate with oil in the microwave. Meanwhile, break and whisk 2 eggs in a separate bowl. Remove the chocolate and oil mixture from the microwave and mix well. Whisk the eggs into the mixture. Beat in the sugar and add the flour. Mix well to avoid lumps in the batter. Add in a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Drop in the walnuts into the batter and continue mixing. Pour the batter into the baking tray and bake for 15 minutes. Once done, remove the brownie from the oven and cool. Upturn the brownie onto a plate and remove the liner. Whisk the white butter in a bowl. Add in the icing sugar bit by bit and continue mixing. Add in a few drops of red food color and mix well. Spread the red icing on top of the brownie for the tomato sauce. Sprinkle on generous amounts of grated white chocolate for the cheese. Decorate with colorful candy for the pizza toppings. Slice your pizza with a pizza cutter and enjoy.
Mahira and I had a wonderful time making the brownie pizza. You can make yours too. Make it different. Use frosted sugar, use fresh fruits or even chocolate sauce to make it more sinful. I'm off to plan some more fun stuff for our next episode of Sugar and Spice. Till then, bye-bye.